In this video, we're going to talk about the 5 life-changing habits that will bring you success. Look, I've tried so many different habits, from eating sea moss to taking cold showers, working out vigorously, waking up at 4 a.m. Listen, the most important habits have to do with your behaviors, your patterns, your disciplines. So if you want to be like Joe Rogan, Tony Robbins, The Rock, whatever, it starts with changing these habits. These are the habits that will bring you success. And if you're new to the channel, this is the Wellness and Such channel. Thank you for showing up. Hit that subscribe button because we're all about the health, wealth, and happiness. Let's go. So the first habit, just ask yourself empowering questions. Listen, I was that kid that always got hurt. That was my story. I'd be doing really well. I sprained an ankle. I'd be about to accomplish a goal. Dislocate a shoulder. This is football season now. Wrestling season, I sprain an ankle. Football season, I dislocate a shoulder. I tear a labrum. Next year goes by, I break a hand. The next year, dislocate an elbow. Next year, I get stitches in my knee. Listen, it just kept happening to me and happening. Why am I this kid that always gets injured? Why does this always happen to me? These are disempowering questions. So if you're asking yourself, why can't I make money? Why can't I win? Why can't I get that dream girl? Well, first off, we have to stop limiting ourselves and putting these beliefs in our head that we can't do something. Listen, I should have been asking myself, how can I keep myself from getting injured? What do I have to do to stay healthy? Your question might be, what do I have to do to make more money? How can I afford that? What do I have to do to get that dream girl? What do I have to do to get that win? See, asking yourself these empowering questions isn't only showing a belief in yourself, but it's going to help you look and see the opportunities that bring you greater results. It's also showing that you have faith in something, that you have faith in a belief that new things are possible, that you can have a greater future. And most of the time, you will improve. When I started asking myself these questions, I started stretching more. I started drinking more water. I started eating healthier. And guess what? There goes the injuries. I'm a warrior during the week instead of a weekend warrior. You know what I'm saying. So let's start asking ourselves these empowering questions, please. That's habit number 1. Number 2, I stole this one from Tony Robbins. Develop a mindset of abundance and generosity. Tony Robbins, when he was broke, he had no money, but he would carry around a $100 bill in his pocket. Yeah, but he's got a $100 bill. I know. But listen, he didn't use this $100 bill. This $100 bill was only to show that the universe is plentiful. This $100 bill was to remind him that he had more than enough. So every time he went to pay for something, he saw that money. Man, I got more than enough. I can be generous today. This puts a smile on my face. Now I see that kid that's starving, I can hand him a 20. So when you think of somebody as a competitor, somebody that you need to beat, that you need to do better than, that you want to fail, remember that there's more than enough out there. I think about this with business all the time. Man, are you scared that new gym's opening up? Nah, that's a good thing. What's my goal? I want my community to get healthier. So if a new gym's opening up, that's good. That's helping my goal. There's more than enough out there. There's more than enough customers. There's more than enough finances. So remember, your only competition is with yourself, with who you were yesterday, with who you were last week, who you were last year. Remember that when you're comparing yourself to these other people. There's more than enough. And if you take this tactic, keeping that $100 bill in your pocket, in your wallet, it will remind you that the world has more than enough. This will remind you to be generous when you see somebody that needs you. Because let's just say this is true. There is more than enough. You do have abundance. You are prosperous. Wouldn't you be generous? Wouldn't you be kind enough to give advice to somebody who needs it? Even if they seem like a direct competition to your business. If there's more than enough, wouldn't you give them advice? I think you would, and that's what it's all about. Let's be generous and let's be grateful. And let's share that positivity and let's spread the love. Let's go, baby. The third habit that will bring you success, know what you want and be absolutely committed to that one thing. You can't have all these distractions. You can't want a million different goals at the same time. When it comes to working out, you don't want to have a goal that is, I want to lose 20 pounds, but then I also want to bench 50 pounds more than I'm benching right now. Those two contradict themselves. So we can't have these distractions. And we want this and we want that. Let's focus on one area. Let's focus on one thing so that we can go and get it. I was watching this documentary last night called The Speed Cubers. And these kids are amazing. I can't even fathom how to solve a Rubik's Cube. There's a whole bunch of different algorithms to get every color on each side. And these kids are doing it with one hand because they want to improve their speed. They get this obsession with it. They're waking up, playing it. They're walking around, trying to solve this Rubik's Cube. So it's constantly on their mind. And that's what I want you to do with your goals. Seeing that is so inspiring because just like the Rubik's Cube, there's so many different algorithms to it. It's the same thing with success. There's so many different little algorithms. You see these different patterns and you start solving that pattern to success because you have that constant focus on your one goal, on your one thing, and you are absolutely committed to it. Joe Rogan says 90% of success is just showing up. He says he's the laziest disciplined person that he knows. Now, we wouldn't consider that lazy because he shows up every time. But discipline is that thing that gets you there. You let motivation spark your discipline, and then let discipline be your guide. When you get hyper-focused on that one goal, it's easy to be disciplined. These last two are going to be quick. Listen, you can't fear change. Bryant McGill says, change can be beautiful when we are brave enough to evolve with it, and change can be brutal when we fearfully resist. There's going to be little changes in your life. There's going to be little directions that you have to go to achieve your goals, to get to that success. You can't be scared to grow. You can't be scared to let people go. There's going to be changes in your life. And the successful people do not fear these changes. They feel uncomfortable just like you do. But they will be okay with it. That change will be brutal when you continue to resist, but it will be amazing if you take the courage, you take that leap, and you go after that goal. And the last one is just focus on self-improvement. If you want success, you have to focus on self-improvement. I'm not getting all weird focusing on like self-help books 24/7. No. I'm talking about self-improvement. Exercise, nutrition, that's self-improvement. Being grateful, that's self-improvement. Being kind, being generous, that's self-improvement. Treating yourself with respect. Being honest with yourself. All of these things are self-improvement. So when I say focus on self-improvement, it doesn't just mean you have to read books. It doesn't mean you have to get super spiritual. You have to have a grounded practice because the spirit guides the mind and the mind guides the body. You have to fuel your soul. Sometimes you'll even have to refuel your soul by resting because we're always in hustle mode on this journey to success. There's going to be times where you need to dial it back. You need to just let your mind chill. Let me leave you with this. Steve Jobs once said, "Your work is a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do." If you haven't found it yet, keep looking and don't settle. Comment down below something that you love to do. And if you don't know what it is that you love to do, it's all good. Continue to experiment. Continue to have experiences and have it on your mind. Do I love this? Do I enjoy this? Does this give me energy? Does this take my energy? And it's the things that give you energy, the things that you want to learn. These might steer you in the direction to do something that you're passionate about, to do something that you consider as great. And that's what it's all about. Remember, I'm here to ignite your passion. Be you and be different. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Peace and one love, always.